Hey guys, how you going? This is BillyEatWorld, and today we're going to take a look at the top 5 ARs and carbines I think should be added to the Battlefield series. Last week we took a look at the top 5 sniper rifles I think should be added, but I just don't think I can forget about the automatic weapons, so here you guys go. The BF4 weapon category system is a bit weird, so I apologise that some of the guns on this list are battle rifles. I'm just going by what's considered an AR or carbine in-game. Also, just remember that this is only my opinion, so if you have a different top 5, feel free to let me know in the comment section below because I'd love to hear from you. But anyway, to kick off my list, coming in at number 5 is the Heckler & Koch XM8. The H&K XM8 was a modular design weapon system that was originally being considered as a replacement for the M16 and the M4 in the US military. The program was eventually abandoned by the USA, but even so the XM8 managed to find its way into Bad Company 2. The awesome thing about the XM8 is that it's designed to be very easily reconfigured into a number of variants other than just its standard assault rifle configuration. In Bad Company 2, this gun was available as an AR, a carbine and an LMG, and in all of these roles it performed pretty well in-game. So coming in next, at number 4 is the H&K G3. This Cold War battle rifle was last seen in BF4, and considering it's still in use today by a number of countries, I think it's about time it made a return. It fires the hard-hitting 7.62 NATO round, and I think it could easily fit into the AR or DMR categories in BF4, as well as the battle rifle category in Hardline. Special Forces units around the world often use older weapons like the G3 to blend in with local forces in a hostile country. The way I look at it, if a gun like the SKS is still in BF4, then I certainly think the G3 deserves to be too, because it's easily one of the most well-known service rifles of all time. And coming in next on my list is another legendary AR, the Kalashnikov AKM. The AKM is basically an improved version of the infamous AK-47, which makes it even older than the G3 and even more relevant as a playable weapon. More AK-47s and AK variants have been produced than any other weapon in history, and like I said before, they're often used by special forces to blend in with local military units. The AKM will make an appearance again in Hardline, but I honestly think it would also work well in BF4 as a hard-hitting assault rifle. Like I said, if guns like the SKS and the RPK are still in the Battlefield series, there's really no logical reason that the AKM shouldn't be too, and I really hope that DICE add it into BF4 sometime in the near future. So coming in next, at number 2 is the HK417. I think it's only a matter of time before the HK417 gets added back into BF4 because it's an interesting design and it was definitely a favourite in BF3. Most of you veteran BF3 players are probably thinking, but hey, hang on, shouldn't this weapon be considered a DMR? And the answer is, well, yes and no. Like the XM8 or the SCAR family of weapons, the HK417 is a modular select fire design that comes in a number of different variants, including an AR, carbine and a DMR. The 417 is the big brother of the 416 from BF4 and is chambered in 7.62 NATO, fires at up to 600 RPM, and I think would make a great new hard-hitting assault rifle or even a DMR. And finally, coming in at number 1 is the AN-94. The AN-94 is an advanced Russian assault rifle that we've previously seen in a number of Battlefield games, but surprisingly hasn't been added to BF4 yet. This rifle has the unique ability to fire a 2-round burst at a ridiculous 1800 RPM, enabling it to penetrate body armour as both rounds land almost at the same time. The AN-94 was originally being considered as a possible standard service rifle of the Russian army, but its high cost eventually ensured it would never end up in general use. It was definitely one of my favourite ARs in both Bad Company 2 and BF3, and I honestly think it would make a great new addition to BF4, which has very few burst fire weapons to begin with. But anyway guys, that just about wraps up my top 5, so let me know what you think and let me know what new ARs and carbines you'd like to see added into the Battlefield series. As always, if you like what you see, please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and if you haven't already, please check out all my other Battlefield 4 videos. I've got them all linked in a playlist in the description below. But until next time, see you later and have a good one.